Well, I gotta tell you, if there's a better way to spend your Friday afternoon than with 3,600 of your closest friends fighting for freedom, I haven't found it. Yes. Now, I have the pleasure today to introduce you to someone who's spent his life fighting for small business. On his show, Bar Rescue, Jon Taffer works to educate and empower small business owners to live their version of the American dream. Now, I'm a big Bar Rescue fan, but for those of you who've never seen the show, Jon has a certain energy, passion. Let's just say he helps people with a little bit of tough love. So I'll let you see that for yourself.
You take that food, throw it away. Nobody eats. Shut it down.
I shut them down. Shut them down. Shut them down.
Look at this place. This is obnoxious. Look at this. There's 30 cockroaches in there. This is a joke.
Is this funny to you?
Nobody eats this freaking food. You want to be a pirate or do you want to send your daughter to college? You're the drunken fool. Shut it down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. What I use in a battle for the mind. Come on, come on.
Are you going to use your inside voice?
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Jon Taffer.
We're not going to shut this down, no, are we? I'm a businessman, and for 30 years, I've stared in the face of failure as I've turned around businesses that are failing. I've looked it in the eyes. I've seen the pain. I've felt the misery. I've been here in Ohio for the past 3 weeks doing my job rescuing businesses. I was in a city I'm not going to mention that used to have 165,000 people. Today they have 65,000. The downtown is dark. There's no businesses. I drove with the mayor who said to me, John, I'm just trying to get people to stop leaving. If I lose any more businesses downtown, we're done. And I'm dealing with businesses that are still failing. Main Street is dark. It's vacant. Corporate America is not going to solve that. Since 1990, big business has eliminated 4 million jobs, but small business added 8 million jobs. Small business has always been the economic fuel of our great country's economy, correct? Let's think about it. Henry Ford, Stephen Jobs, their peers all started what? Small companies. But yet, our American dream is now threatened more than ever in my lifetime. It's scary. Think about this. There are approximately 6 million small businesses in America. In 2006, 60% of those small businesses were family-owned. In 2012, just 6 years later, only 42% of those businesses were family-owned. A decrease of over 1 million family-owned businesses. Gone! Gone in 6 years. To over 1 million American families, their dream turned into a nightmare. There was no American dream. I see it in their eyes. Our political and economic environment stopped it cold. On top of those businesses that never happened because people were scared, 15,000 small businesses close every single month. Fortunes lost, family security lost, and their American dream destroyed by a politically charged economic environment that, again, destroyed, not cultivated their American dream. How about this? Approximately 600,000 small businesses open every year. 720,000 close. We're bleeding to death. Who's going to stop it? We are bleeding to death. And with every small business we lose, we bleed more. More dreams are lost. Let's face it, regulations are being implemented by law and executive order that can only be chosen with a complete disregard for small business, right? Corporate money yields corporate decisions, doesn't it? With Obamacare, small business owners are forced to weigh the benefits of growing their business with the increased cost of mandated health care. And as bad as what we know is to the small business owner or someone whose dream is to open a business in a particular year, the unknown scared them even more. Legislation that is passed in the dark of the night causes concern from the get-go, doesn't it? When our legislative leadership said, "You'll see what's in it when we pass it," that caused pause, didn't it? That caused fear, didn't it? The rumors flew. The fear of elevating costs grew. The costs did go up. And the failures of the White House PR team was monumental. Lightweight. They totally blew it. It was unclear what the act meant to small business, especially those whose American dream was to open a business that year. So they waited. They hesitated. They froze. Do you blame them? The knowledge of the known and the fear of the unknown was just too much. New businesses didn't open, and those who dreamed of growing their business did not. Many businesses were lost by the resulting economic impact of so many invasive, growth-stifling regulations, we can't even count them anymore. Yet, think about it. Small business is the army of economic growth. It's the army of economic growth. And that army is led by our families, our neighbors, our peers. And for too many, their American dream is gone. Their motivation is gone. Is that acceptable to us? Are we going to act and change it? Let me ask you this. With all of our current candidates, I never hear the word small business. Do you? I understand the issues of the day, and they're important, but the army of small business will not only fuel our economic growth, it'll fuel votes. The small business army can light up Main Street again. Corporations won't. Our small business army can reignite communities, and our small business army can ignite the voter. So do we fuel that army, or do we squish it? Do we inspire that army with dreams, or scare it with nightmares? What do? We need to cause change. We need our voices to speak loudly, something I know a little about. Today, right now, I call for new thinking, such as family-owned business tax credits and regulatory relief. What about a moratorium on small business taxes for a year? What would that do to Main Street? Remove the regulations, and we open the doors of opportunity. We know that. Why don't they? Together, let's dispatch the army of small business. Together, let's cause our candidates in leadership to ignite the army of small business, to say the words, "I will fight for small business," because when we fight for small business, we do defend the American dream. Fight with me. Pick up the phone. Talk to our leaders. Talk to our candidates. Call your neighbors. Scream like me. Be heard. Together, when we fight for family opportunities, we fight for small business, we are defending the American dream. our American dream, our American families. Who wants to stand up for small business? Stand up. Let America see us standing for small business. Everybody stand up. Let America see us, because when we stand for small business, we stand for the family, and we stand for what's dear. Fight with me. Thank you, and God bless America. Thank you.